Hey everyone, it's Billy. It's 2 weeks till the election. I'm getting a lot of texts and feeling a lot of people panicking, and then other people saying, no, don't panic, don't panic.
Are you telling us absolutely everything?
I think those people are wrong. It is time to f***ing panic. He is very, very dangerous. Even the people voting for him will live to regret it.
Ooh-wee! Desperation is a stinky cologne. We are now in the final stretch. I'm sure many of my viewers who are used to enjoying videos about Hollywood or video games, things like that, are extraordinarily excited to have not every video about the stupid election, but also the time is now. We must seize on their desperation. If you have an uncle, you have an aunt, you have a brother, a friend, somebody you hate but respects you, get them to the polls by tomorrow. This is it. There's no more. If we don't vote by tomorrow, that's it. Especially if you're in Pennsylvania or Wisconsin. No more excuses. Things are headed in the right direction. By the way, obviously, huge election stream all night long on the night of the election over on Quartercast and Rumble, and now on the website. So the quartering.com, many of you know, we are working on, it should be ready to go, a stream so you can watch it on the website. Members can watch it on the website. I do want to ask today that you consider joining on the quartering.com for $8 a month. You get 3 members only videos every week. You get 20% off all new Coffee Brand coffee purchases. You get 30% off Sheath, 15% off Cultivated Mind and Anton's Biltong. You get ammunition discounts, 15% off ammunition. Meta PCs gives an extra discount. Go to thequartering.com/join today. If we hit the next membership goal, I think is roughly around, I think we're like 1,000 short, but we're looking at adding a third hour to the live stream show, as well as live members only streams on the website, continuing to add value. But I need your support to pay these people to work longer. So that would be great. New York Times chief political analyst explains why polls could again be underestimating Trump. The New York Times chief political analyst warned Sunday that pollsters may not have solved the underlying issue that they encountered in 2016 and in 2020 could once again be underestimating Donald Trump. Times scribe Nate Cohen, while cautioning on X that he has no idea whether their polls or any other polls are right, explaining that inescapable survey bias may be spoiling the results because Democrats dramatically outpace white Republicans, a Trump voting bastion, when it comes to answering pollsters. I've never answered a poll. I've never been asked for a poll. I don't know a single person who's ever answered a poll. So, why wouldn't, look, especially, hey, look, they said it themselves. The polls are saying, white guys, listen, you know how they've all been the mainstream media has been dunking on you the last 8 years? Most pollsters say if white men show up for Donald Trump on Tuesday, he will win the election. Think about that. The ultimate double bird. 4 years ago, the polls thought it was thought to underestimate Mr. Trump of non-response bias, while his supporters were less likely to take surveys than demographically similar Biden supporters. Cohen, 36, one of the foremost election data gurus, stressed that it's difficult to track non-response bias, but noted that he likes to review the level at which Democrats and Republicans respond to pollsters to try and gain insights. Across these final polls, white Democrats were 16% likelier to respond than white Republicans. He said, it raises the possibility that polls could underestimate Mr. Trump again. What we do a lot to account for this, but in the end, there's no guarantees. Sure. Again, veteran strategist reveals major factor all pollsters are missing as he predicts secret wave on eve of one of the closest presidential elections in history. It doesn't have to be, folks. Again, tomorrow, I don't know if you can still early vote the day before the election. I don't know what your state is, but make a plan. Make a plan. Do not let anybody stop you from voting tomorrow. Harris is set to appear in Pittsburgh on election eve with pop star loser Katy Perry and Trump barnstorms through North Carolina, Pittsburgh, Grand Rapids, Michigan. On Sunday, Melania and Barron Trump were spotted jetting to Mar-a-Lago, where the mega crew is expected to watch the election results pour in. Meanwhile, Castellanos, who worked for campaigns of Mitt Romney and George W. Bush, told Fox News that he believes pollsters are missing a key piece of evidence. I think the pollsters are getting it wrong. They're all missing something because they're giving us the same poll over and over again. What I think they're missing is a massive shift in voter registration underneath all of this. 31 states have voter registration by party. 30 of them in the past 4 years have seen movement toward Republicans. Yet we are getting these surveys that are off base. I'm not going to call it a wave, but I think there could be a wave lit out there of Republican enthusiasm in registration. The prediction came as Trump finished off a marathon swing state tour with a rally in Georgia, appearing at events in Pennsylvania and North Carolina. He started all 3 Sunday rallies with the exact same question: are you better off now than you were 4 years ago? Kamala broke it, and we'll fix it very quickly. I mean, yeah, I would say so. You know, they're making their final pitches, but as that's happening, guess what's happening? Ron Paul seems to have joined the fight. Ron Paul set to join the Trump administration to work with Elon on cutting wasteful government spending, perhaps might be the best possible deal on the table for Americans. I mean, if you can take it, if you can take it. I don't know if this is the final. I mean, you've got Ron Paul, you've got Elon, you've got Tulsi Gabbard, you've got JD Vance, you've got obviously the Don. Okay. This is the team that he's bringing. Kamala Harris has abortions. Literally. That's it. You want Doug Emhoff to slap a bee? You got him. You got gesticulating Tim Walz, who has hilariously terrible rumors going around him about him. This could solidify the actual true libertarians. You see that my fellow libertarians, Ron Paul is going to have a place in the Trump administration. If you're, quote, too principled to vote for the ticket, then you are a masochist, plain and simple. This might be the most exciting announcement of my lifetime. Trump, Elon, Tulsi, Vivek, RFK Jr., and now Ron freaking Paul. I mean, we've got Monday open on the Liberty Report. I hope that he does. I mean, the libertarian vote to get, I don't know how big of a block it is, okay? But what I do know is that let's say it's 1%, all right? Some of them probably already would have voted for Trump anyway, but like Ron Paul is literally a deity in that space. So if you get Ron Paul on the ticket and you can get, 0.5% shift, that could be all you need to win Pennsylvania. Look, if Trump wins Pennsylvania, he is very likely to win the election. If he doesn't, he has to win Wisconsin, Michigan, and as well as several other. So he has paths to victory. But I mean, that 0.5% or 0.5% to mobilize, for example, the Amish. They're not Ron Paul people, but the Amish plus Ron Paulers could be enough. It really could. And this is, I mean, they're trotting out every celebrity imaginable. Katy Perry, random whores from the rap community, burnt out actors like Harrison Ford. They are desperate. They are like literally unloading every barrel of cringe that they have in a desperate hope to try and convince people to go vote for Kamala Harris. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know who responds to celebrity endorsements. I don't. Again, Ron Paul is not a celebrity. He is a, governmental figure. Elon Musk is not a celebrity. He's a genius. RFK is not a celebrity. He's a politician. Tulsi Gabbard is not a celebrity. She's a politician. Okay? Who does Trump have? Hulk Hogan and Kid Rock? I suppose there's probably some in the country music scene, but I don't think that this celebrity endorsement things actually do anything. Now, I could be wrong. Do I think the election will be close? Yes, I do. But look, if you're watching this video and you're in Pennsylvania, or you know anybody in Pennsylvania, today is the day. Pick up the phone and call somebody and be like, yo, let's go vote. Ask them, make them uncomfortable. Say, did you vote? Have you voted? If you haven't voted, make a pitch for Trump. There has to be. There's no more time. And so many people said on Twitter, people on Rumble, YouTube, my viewers, please. Obviously, I know a lot of you are international, but like if you're in America, there's no more excuses. If you vote and we lose, so what? We fought for it. If you're black-pilled and you're like, my vote doesn't count, I'm watching Alex Jones run nonstop, they're stealing it stuff, which I hate. I wouldn't be encouraging black-pilling people the day before the election. I love Alex, but I really hate that. No, go vote. It costs you nothing to vote. You've had weeks to vote up until now, and you might be thinking, I'll be busy tomorrow. Okay, well, what else? Do you want 4 years of Kamala Harris or 4 hours of waiting in line and dealing with bull spit? It's probably not going to be 4 hours unless you're in like a major city. It'd be like 40 minutes maybe. Adding Ron Paul to the arsenal, I don't know what else you could ask of Donald Trump. What else is there? You saw the Democrats pouring money into Polymarket and other gambling sites over the weekend in desperate attempts to raise, awareness or enthusiasm for Kamala Harris. That was all completely undone. By the way, the presidential winner now has started to trend back the other way. It was as close as 10, 12 points. Now it's back up to 19. Trump leading by 20 points on this market. Again, these are irrelevant. It's just gamblers gambling, arbitrage, right? But you saw the way that these weirdos were pouring money into it. Now, look at Trump. Now he leads in North Carolina. I told you this would happen. Georgia, he leads in Pennsylvania bigly by 13 points. Over the weekend, right here, you saw weirdos pouring in like $100,000, $200,000 for Kamala, and then to try a desperate attempt to make it look like she was going to win, and then boom, it's back now. Trump leads by 13 again. Trump has to win Pennsylvania. They are desperate. They are doing everything they can. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on it. Please join on thequartering.com/join. $8 a month. You'll save hundreds with our promo codes that you can't get anywhere else. You get 3 members-only videos per week. You get a members-only Discord. Please join today. I need your support. We'll talk to you again real soon.